Hello, and welcome to Chapter 9, Noticing in Everyday Life. Have you ever driven home from work or from shopping, listening to something interesting on the radio, or just lost in thought, and then found yourself pulling up to your house without really being aware of driving that last mile? It's a little scary, but we do operate on autopilot much of the time. Acting, thinking, and feeling become automatic. We seem to live much of our lives embedded in well-practiced routines. Think of all the routines you run through every day, from how you get up and get going in the morning, all through the day, and concluding with your typical bedtime routine. Obviously, routines have value. A well-practiced routine can make life run smoothly and efficiently. We work at instilling good routines and habits in our children. But if a routine isn't going well, such as the daily struggle to get your teen to simply get out of bed, the fact you're both on autopilot makes any well-practiced routine barely conscious and therefore hard to change. If we're going to change a routine or behavior pattern, and we can think of anxiety as a behavior pattern, even a routine, then we first need to become more aware of what the pattern is. We need to notice what we're doing. Noticing our thinking and feeling can be a little step back and create some breathing room between what you happen to be thinking and feeling and you yourself. We might think of it as like pressing a pause button that can provide us an opportunity to shift our attention away from unhelpful thinking and impulses and to then orient to what's most important and helpful in the moment. Many mindfulness exercises are essentially ways of noticing what's going on with us in the moment and help us to see to what extent we've been pulled away from the here and now. Realistically, being mindful is not about being serene and calm. It's about being present, even if what's going on here and now is stressful. We can't deal with stuff if we're not facing it squarely and courageously, and neither can our teen. Two types of activity can increase your noticing skills generally. I'll invite you to spend the next week trying these out. First, simply focus on one of your 5 senses. It doesn't need to take up a lot of time. Take a moment to really feel your feet against the floor when you first step out of bed. Pause on your walk to notice how the breeze makes the tree branches sway. Actually taste that sandwich while you're trying to multitask at your desk. Really hear the emotion in your teen's voice, whether it's excitement or anger. Noticing, when practiced, can become more automatic and a new routine. Second, try shaking up routines in small ways. Most of us have a dominant hand, usually the right. Try using your non-dominant hand to do things like brushing your teeth, combing or brushing your hair, using a knife, fork, and spoon. It will feel awkward at first, but that's kind of the point. Awkward makes us notice. Other ways to shake up routines is to change the order in which you do something, if that works to arrive at the same endpoint. For example, take a different route to work and back. These don't have to be permanent changes, but you might find new and creative ways to get through the day. Noticing and the awareness it provides create opportunities to make new choices, to be more intentional, and not just remain on autopilot when old routines are not giving us the life we want for ourselves or for our teen. Thanks for watching.